Relationship guru Jaxn divorces wife Dania Jaxn weeks after she cursed people criticizing their marriage. Some men will disgrace you because this woman came to come and defend her husband that time and say no one should curse, no one should say bad things about her husband. He's a good man. She has forgiven him. It's a marriage. It's a life. And now we are seeing this.
And I need to correct one thing. This is not a man thing.
Yeah, it's not actually.
Exactly. This is a
not,
Derek thing. This is not men.
Him. You know what they say, that you should be careful about those you listen to, especially when it comes to relationships. You hear why. My name is Modukwe Jacobs, and I have with me
Ade Oyeyipo, relationship guru. Let us hear about this relationship guru.
Let me give you the gist. So, relationship guru Jaxn divorces wife Dania Jaxn weeks after she cursed people criticizing their marriage. In a lengthy Instagram post, the relationship expert stated that they have decided to divorce after marital counseling and efforts to save their marriage. It disabled the comments to minimize the backlash and asked that people respect their privacy during this time. Derek and Dania have been married for 4 years and share 2 children. They've known each other since they were 19. Now, the interesting thing is when, the old cheating allegation came out sometime, was it last year? I can't remember now, and they came out to do a video and he was holding her hand and a lot of people had a lot of things to say, about that video. I just kept quiet because you know what they say. I don't say it in pidgin, but it is, how will I put it now in layman English? Time reveals all things.
What's the pidgin version of that?
I don't know how to say it. Time reveals all things.
Yeah.
And now we have seen, because it just was it not just when he was accused again of cheating on his wife, he now came out to say, hey, they are getting a divorce.
Yeah.
And some men will disgrace you because this woman came to come and defend her husband that time and say no one should curse, no one should say bad things about her husband. He's a good man. She has forgiven him. It's a marriage. It's a life. And now we are seeing this. I'm not a judge of anyone's relationship. I mean, I always say whatever works for you, different strokes for different folks. But you brought it to the public when you came out to do a video and tell us about what was going on in your marriage. You're asking for privacy?
It doesn't really balance.
It's not balancing. You asked for us to interfere by telling, because we didn't ask you. We didn't ask you. But then, now that this has happened, I just hope she'll be able to move on, pick the pieces of her life that is left, and make something beautiful out of it. But what Derek has done makes it really hard to totally trust or depend on what any relationship expert or relationship guru is going to say. I mean, if you know it's not working for you, it's advisable that you separate for a while and get yourself individually together. But I mean, the cheating, whatever, is still like speculation. It has not been confirmed what actually led to the divorce.
Yeah, I like one thing I really like that you said is that we need to be careful who we listen to. Really, we need to be careful, especially who we idolize. Especially with things like relationship, things like career advice, things like this. Another one that's quite popular is like health and fitness. Some people are actually they go under the knife, but then they come and tell you that there isn't a particular kind of tea. So you need to be very careful who you're idolizing for your life decisions. Now, I feel terrible for Dania Jaxn because, in the story that you read, she actually went on social media. They're a Christian family. So she went on social media, cursing people who were speaking against her marriage, using the name of God, according to, her religion, Christianity, and all these kind of things. And now we're seeing that, the story says weeks after, her husband, Derek, filed for divorce. Now we took this story onto your coffee, you know, when and we analyzed the story last year when he came out holding his wife's hands.
Yeah.
And you know, I remember some of the points you said in that particular story, that it seems very manipulative,
Yes.
that it doesn't seem like she's really
She was willing to
she
do
was
that
willing to
video.
it. But you know, but the fact that this year we're seeing that she's laying curses on people who are speaking against her marriage, and her husband, you know, a high school sweetheart, has come out to divorce her. Honestly, I hope and I pray for the strength for her
Yeah.
to deal with this. You know, a lot of black women on social media, African American women on social media, have come out with support for her, saying that she will come out stronger than ever, that she needs to just, you know, keep her faith,
Yeah.
having mental health check and all these kind of things. Honestly, I wish her the best.
Yeah.
This is, and I need to correct one thing. This is not a men thing.
Yeah,
this
it's not actually.
Exactly. This is
It's
a
not.
Derek thing. This
Yeah.
is not
It's on
men.
him.
You understand? So, you know, I would like to hope that I'm not like that. I really would like to hope that I wouldn't do something as terrible as that to somebody who I've devoted most of my life to. This is his high school sweetheart that he's just made a mess of on social media.
I mean, let's just say that this is a no judgment zone,
Yeah.
and nobody is irredeemable.
Yes,
I mean, so
absolutely.
the fact that their marriage failed doesn't mean they're terrible people individually.
Actually.
You know, so let's just leave them to their privacy
Absolutely.
and let them sort it out the way they want to sort it out. You know, I'm sure that, I mean, she's going to get back on her feet and he's going to do well wherever he is, you know. So I know, because I know that social media, you will love to troll. So please take it easy on the trolling and the name calling, because at the end of the day, it's their lives. They'll live it the way they want to live it. You can only give advice, but it's their choice. Thank you so much for staying tuned to Trending Stories. Stay glued to us, because we always have more for you.